Welcome back to Good Morning Malibu. We are here with Amy Adams, Director of the Career Center. Amy, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
It's my pleasure. Good morning.
So the question on everyone's mind is, summer is quickly approaching. Everyone's looking for those summer internships, and you guys have a lot to help us out with that.
Sure. Yeah, this week is Career Week, so hopefully some of you have been out to programs and events on campus that are meant to get you ready for the summer, for competitive positions, whether you're looking for internships or jobs. Next week, we are having our on-campus career fair. We are expecting close to 50 companies that are recruiting interns and full-time positions. So whether you're a sophomore, junior, senior, even a freshman looking to build experience early, definitely recommend considering getting internships. It's one of the best things you can do to set yourself up for your career and sort of build the skills that are expected by employers out in the marketplace.
Okay, so I know that, like I said, summer is approaching. I know that many Pepperdine students are looking for internships right now. What advice could you give students when they're approaching the time to, like when they're looking for those internships and they have a idea of where they want to go, where they want to apply to? What are some tips that you can give them when they get the interview?
When they get the interview. So there's a lot of resources available to you on campus. We have our industry specialists in our office who can work with you to kind of tailor your search and really kind of prepare yourself for an interview. You can even do a mock interview in our office to kind of practice giving your answers, kind of get your nerves out in front of somebody who's going to give you some feedback and be really honest with you about how you can compete professionally. Most importantly, I would say sort of know what your talking points are. Make sure you know what you want somebody to know about you when you leave the room. You can actually control the conversation more than you realize. So if you know what your three or four pillars of strength are, and you know good anecdotes and stories to back those up, you can speak to those regardless of what question you get asked in the interview, and you can really kind of control the conversation and make sure your strengths really shine in that interview process. So I would definitely say that is one thing to kind of think through and prepare and have good stories around before you go into an interview. Always make sure you show up on time, you're well groomed, you're wearing the right attire, you look professional, don't be chewing gum, be nice to all of the people around you. I mean, these things sound really basic, but you would be surprised. Most interviewers will make their decision about you in the first 90 seconds that they meet you. So what you look like and how you present yourself, whether or not you're displaying confidence and warmth, is really going to say more than you can realize sort of in that first moment. So be friendly, be nice, be willing to kind of open up to people and really be yourself. I think that people are looking to work with other people. They want to make connections, share interests, look around the office of the interviewer. Is there something you can ask them about to draw them out about, really make a personal connection with them besides just answering the interview questions. So try to be as natural and as comfortable as possible and make sure you know what strengths you're representing in that conversation.
Good note.
Yeah, and it's so helpful. I worked with someone actually in the Career Center a couple weeks ago, and they helped me with everything from cover letter writing to LinkedIn, and it's just so nice as Pepperdine students to have those options. And you guys have actually a big event coming up this week as well, correct?
This afternoon, at around lunchtime, we're doing a speed interviewing event on campus. It's one of our final events for Career Week, and it's something a little new. We've brought in volunteers and employers to sort of sit across from students and actually do a quick speed interviewing round. So you can practice giving your interview responses and get immediate feedback about whether or not that was a good answer or how you could tweak it to stand out in the future. So it should be a fun afternoon, and we took signups in advance, but if you're really interested in practicing some of those skills, feel free to show up today at noon in the fireside room.
Yeah, great.
And practice my speed interviewing. Good Morning Malibu.
That'd be great practice. And now I know at Pepperdine there is a lot of students get involved with project externship. Yeah, I know that's a big like event or whatever that happens at Pepperdine, and you guys are launching a new summer program.
Yeah, so Project Externship is a spring break job shadow program historically. You can be assigned to a host across the country in your industry of interest. Perhaps they're doing a job you're interested in maybe doing one day or working for a company you'd be really excited to work for, and you can go and job shadow them for a day or 2 or 3 days depending on the host's availability. There's been so much interest and success, but so many competing programs over spring break that we wanted to offer students the chance to do it in the summer. So we'll be running the first week of May after graduation will be our summer Project Externship pilot this year. So those positions will go live, I believe, March 13th on CareerSpace. Okay. So if you are interested in applying to do a job shadow this summer, look for those positions going live in mid-March.
So just about a month away. Okay, yeah. So for sure, definitely an opportunity for a lot of students here to get involved with. So
Absolutely.
we
That's a huge deal, yeah, because I've always wanted to do it over spring break, and it's
Yeah.
such a short window, so I'm so glad we're opening it up to summer now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, we just wanted to thank you so much for coming out. It's been, I know there's a lot of students here at Pepperdine who are wanting to apply for internships, and sometimes they just don't know what to do. So,
And some even applying for jobs now too.
Yeah.
As we
Especially
get
those
closer
seniors,
to
yeah, those seniors.
graduations, it's scary. So thank you so much for being with us today. We
Come
really
out to the
appreciate it.
career fair next Thursday, 12 to 3,
Absolutely.
Joslyn Plaza. Companies and organizations that want to hire you, meet them face to face to make it easier on yourself as you start your search.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
thank you so much, Ms. Adams, for being with us today. And that'll do it for this week's Good Morning Malibu.
We'll see you next Friday.